What's going on, guys? Two Bros Garage back at it again. As you guys can see here, I have a 2003 Honda Element. This is my new daily driver. I want to introduce you guys to it. Picked it up for a decent deal. I had to put a catalytic converter on it. Wasn't able to film that, but today we're gonna do a how-to video on how to change the intake filter and also how to change the cabin filter that lays in there. So first we're gonna start by looking at the intake filter. Intake filter is inside the filter box, guys. So I looked up a couple videos, never really did it, but done them before. So basically you loosen all these bolts here, Phillips heads, or I think it's might be an 8 or a 10 mil, and you move this back, and then there lies the filter, and you replace it. So I will show you guys how to do that. If you have this vehicle, you'll know how to do the intake and save yourself a couple bucks. I ended up buying a brand new filter here, and the cabin filter. My cousin works at a parts store, and he was able to hook me up with the WIX filters brand. So there they go, guys. We're gonna set it off, man. I've been doing a little bit of work to this. I also going to be doing the transmission. We're gonna do the transmission filter, just like it's just a change. So there's a filter, there's a line down there, one of the cooling lines that has a filter. I'm going to change that filter, and I'm gonna dump the fluid on the transmission, and I'm gonna put new fluid in it. And here's all that stuff. I have that all set up, but do another video how to on that. So yeah, guys, stay tuned. We're gonna attack this. Alrighty, guys, for this part here is very simple. All you have to do is loosen the 4 10 mil bolts that hold the top of the intake box together. Once you loosen those 4 10 mil bolts, you should be able to pry up on the top of the box and create enough space to reach and grab the old filter. Once you do that, you replace the filter, tighten the 4 bolts, and you should be done with that part of the process. Alrighty, guys, we got her all back together. That actually is a 5.5 mil bolt for the intake there, and you know what, I didn't even have to take that intake out. I was able to do it with it being in there. So if you want to, you could take it out. It's a 5.5 mil, but I didn't have to take it out, and I was able to replace the filter without any problem. So yeah, guys, now we'll move on to the cabin filter. Alrighty, yo. So number one to start this process is to remove everything out of the glove box, obviously, and then you have these clips, as you can see right there, that are what holds the door or the glove box in its place. Let me see if I can get them in there for you. Yeah, right there. You see that right there? So you have to take them out. They're like push clips there. You could take your fingers and squeeze them together and get the clips off. And same thing on this side. Right there. What you would do is just press these right here together, and that will allow that clip to go in. And then you'll be able to slide down the glove box, and then you'll be able to get to the cabin filter compartment. So let's do that. Alright, guys, as you guys saw in the time lapse, I had to grab a screwdriver. So what I did was I pried the screwdriver here in this front part, and then behind it I went with my fingers and just kind of pressed these a little bit close together, so you could just get just enough pressure in there for it to release. Once it releases, then you get to the back compartment area here. Okay, so let me see here. Here we go. Okay, so the area here where the filters sit is in this box here. So there's this cover. You press this here, this little clip. You see my finger here, my index finger. Clip that. There, that goes. It releases it. Then you have, says airflow down. You have one, so take it out. Now remember, these go in order, so you take out number one. Wow, this is pretty bad. Remember, that's number one, so I'm gonna put that one in the left. Look at that, guys, pretty bad. And then you slide this one over just like that, and you pull out number two. Wow, this one's pretty bad too. You can hear everything in there. Wow, look at this, guys. So when you're driving and you turn on your air, your AC, and you can smell like a bad smell, that's the reason why. Look at that. It's pretty disgusting. Got a bunch of dust and leaves in there. So now it's time to replace it. Grab your new ones here. You see there's a arrow here. You see how there's an arrow right there? Tells you there's an arrow right there. That's the way you want the arrow to follow on the filter. See the arrow here? So this will go down like this. Same as this one will go down like that. Okay? I'm gonna replace that while I hold the camera here. See how they have it here on the old ones as well. They have it facing down. Wow, this is pretty old. It's all ripping apart. Look at that. So you see how it's facing down? Cool. Throw that out there. Gonna blow that off a little bit. Now we're gonna put the new one in, facing downward with the arrow facing down, just like that. Kind of squeeze it in there. Now this was the first one that was in there. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna remember that this was the first one I had in there. So I'm gonna throw it in there. There it is. And then you're gonna slide it over. Make sure it locks right there. All right, filter number two. It's gotta go. What do? We grab the new one. Grab the new one here. Air down. Remember, guys, follow the arrow. It tells you right there. Follow the arrow. Boom. Then what do? Slide this one in there. Boom. And this actually, as you guys can see, it slides in and then it clips in. So slide and clip. Slide and clip. Remember that, guys. Boom. There it is, guys. So yeah, guys, this is my new vehicle here. I really like it so far. I'm enjoying driving it. It's got higher miles, like 182,000 now. I got it with 180, but it's been a great vehicle so far. I'm gonna continue doing maintenance. I'm gonna continue doing how-to videos, and yeah, guys, keep checking out the content. I'll continue working for you guys. See you later.